Good afternoon, evening. It's a bit of a mix. It's an early game. 1 p.m. for us North Americans, East Coast, and what's 6? 6 for you. 6 o'clock.
6 p.m. for me. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of those right in the middle of the day, but that's all right. We're still here. Dave, how you doing?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. It's been a while. We had a bit of racing in between, but now there's no racing, and now there's Juve back, and both our teams won today. Just saying, females won, the next gen won. Let's do it. The seniors are gonna win. I called it.
Let's do
I don't know.
With the power of De Chilio and Walgani.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. We should probably jump right into that then, eh? There's a bit of because the community's making a bit of noise about this, and that is because it says a 4-3-3 with De Chilio, Rugani, Bremer, and Danilo. Midfield of Rabiot, Locatelli, Moretti, and a front three of Chiesa, Keane, and Cambiaso. Where did this come from? You see this? Did you see this coming?
I have no idea, but no, honestly, but also I don't know if it's a 4-3-3 or it's a 3-5-2 just wrapped in a 4-3-3.
Yeah, that's always very possible. That'll be interesting to see because, you have De Chilio, Rugani. It's just the back four. You have 4 defenders, right?
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen. Something crazy is gonna happen today. Maybe it's just like screw it. I need to do something.
Maybe it's also just a on paper change to make Lazio think about some stuff. But hey, we will see how they will actually line up in 12 minutes.
Just to mess with Tudor, right? Because Tudor is new to this. This is his first time here with Lazio. So is it mind games? Is it just like, I know you, Tudor. Let's go. I got you. Come at me, bro.
Maybe, and also Igor Tudor is like also one of the godfathers of the 5-man backline or 3-man backline, depending on how you see it. And maybe it's just a way of saying fuck you to him, and we can do it better. So we played around with it a little bit, so let's see.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about Tudor's squad then. They have Mandas in net. Don't know much about that. That's not their starting keeper.
No, Providel is the starter usually.
Yeah, and we do have to keep in mind, we do face these guys on Tuesday in the semifinals of the Copa. So when are they, who and when are they rotating players, right? So Mandas in net, Casale, Romagnoli, and Gila in a back 3. A 4 midfield of Marsic, Cataldi, Kamada, and Anderson. Of course, we're linked heavily with Anderson. And then Zaccagni, Rodriguez, and Castellanos up top in attack. So 3-4-2-1. Tudor's first go at this against a maybe 4-3-3. We'll see. It's exciting. At least we got
and by
tactical
the way,
excitement.
We talked And by the way, we talked yesterday a bit about Luis Alberto's role, and he got left out of the starting 11.
Right. So he did. Good call. So
and FODMOB got their projections completely wrong again. So
everyone got their projections wrong. Come on. But there is the bench. Lazio with Immobile, Lanzetti, Haisaj. Oh man, if the Albanian was here, to say the Albanian name.
Hisai, I believe.
Hisai, yeah, I think that's correct.
Hisai, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Isaacson. I hope Dash or Jeff won't come for me for that.
Yeah, well, you'd said it better than me. So Isaacson, Sepe, Luis Alberto, there you go. Vicino, Guendouzi as well left out, and Patrice. We have good old Carlo Pinsolio, Federico Gatti, which when we're looking at our back line, that's our only other guy,
Yep.
right? Like not a world beater. So
Yep.
losing your mind because DeCilio went in, it's like, okay, let's calm down a little bit. But anyways, Nicky C, Monday, Yildiz, sure we'll see him. Pauline
Oh, I think
Sekulov,
as well.
yeah, Illing Jr., Jallo, probably not. Weah and McKenny. So I'd also expect to see Weah and McKenny coming on. Probably
Yeah.
Illing. Unless Gatti's not coming on unless they need to make something in the defense. Otherwise, I'm saying Yildiz, Illing, Weah, McKenny. Who did I miss? Yildiz, Illing, Weah, McKenny. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, Nicky C.
Gatti.
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. It's Nicky C or Gatti. I'm unsure on both the fifth one. Anthony saying, Keane hat-trick today, biggest miracle on Easter weekend in 2,000 years. Let's go. I love it. It's going to be an Easter miracle.
I would definitely appreciate that because we have to win now with what Atalanta did to Napoli.
Yes. We should talk about that, eh? That's crazy. All right. Let's look at the scores for today. Actually, why did I just go back and FOTMOB? I can go right here. 3-0 Atalanta beats Napoli at the Maradona of all places too. So big upset. Genoa and Frosinone tied at 1. Torino beat the short-handed Monza 1-0. And that's it. That's only the 3 games so far. And then nothing tomorrow. Everything else is going to be on Monday because, of course, Italy is huge on Easter.
Yeah, and Fiorentina and can do us a solid tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or was it tonight? Sorry.
Like for the actual Easter.
They played tonight. Sorry. No, Fiorentina and Milan played tonight.
Oh, Fiorentina, yeah. Sorry.
Yep. That game could be good for us, but also bad for us. So we will see.
Okay, I have to get some things synced up here. So as I get our back end stuff going here, Dave, give us what Dash would usually give us, the tactical overview between the two teams.
All right. So, in my opinion, hold up. Let me go to the lineup again. I think this is a very offensive lineup by Lazio. I don't know if Max suspected that, and that's why he played DeCilio instead of, for example, a Kostic or a Link to start them. Maybe that's one of his thought experiments because Kamada is a very offensive 8, and Rodriguez is basically a false 9, and Zaccagni is a hybrid winger and false 9, and Castellanos is a straight out like striker. Felipe Anderson is a right winger that plays right wing back. So it's a very offensive lineup by them. Also, it's like packed in a 3-4-2-1. And I think our defensive lineup, where DeCilio, Rugani, Bremer, and Danilo play together right now in the backline, with Cambiaso maybe falling back to the right, is just to be on alert basically because of that. And that was one of my thoughts in the show yesterday. Why I thought that Gatti, I would personally sit Gatti on the bench. Maybe y'all remember that one. And and he basically did it. And I think to shore up the defense, he put Miretti in to have some creativity from the midfield. Cambiaso, we will see how far up front he plays. Maybe that duo will be good between Cambiaso and Miretti. Yeah, Keane, it's basically no choice that we have to start him. And yeah, Federico on the left wing again for us.
Yeah, so my one question, Chiesa, why isn't he playing on the right? Cambiaso, that one's interesting to me because Timmy Weah is actually a right winger. So why not Weah?
Yeah.
Like Cambiaso, has he ever played that position before?
I don't know. Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm not sure if he has it. It's not often.
I don't think I have. I can look that up during the game if you want. I can pull then the FBref profile
That'd be
up.
interesting.
But for now, I don't remember a game where he played like an actual right winger.
It might have been one of
How?
those maybe in under
Yeah.
17 or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Right. But I think like he started off as a winger and transitioned further back on the back line, but I don't know when his last game was as an actual winger. So yeah,
interesting.
we will see.
But
I agree.
yeah, we will see. There's a lot of question marks right now.
Maybe they will try to bomb the crosses in from the wing. So
Maybe.
like via Cambiaso, Chiesa, have them as up front as possible. Have Keane maybe lay it back to Chiesa or Cambiaso or even Miretti. Miretti does lots of cuts into the box. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe that's one of the thoughts.
I'm thinking even does Cambiaso drop back and make it a 4-4-2? I don't know. Anything can happen.
Also possible. Like when I saw the initial names before I saw the 4-3-3 lineup right now, I thought honestly the Chilio will play on the right, Cambiaso on the left, and that we would have the 3-5-2 again immediately. And yeah, but we will see how it develops. Maybe he plays actually this way. Maybe they will switch back into the known positions.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. You could swap out, Cambiaso for DeCilio, for instance, and then still put in way up top, and then you don't have... Max is cooking something.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is yet.
Something.
He's not letting us in the kitchen.
No, you're right. And he also like had 2 weeks to prepare for this game, so maybe he thought of something.
Yeah, we'll see. But just before we start, guys, if you could please like and subscribe before you, because I know some of you are gonna shut the screen down, kind of move away. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. It would be very much appreciated. And I am going to throw the barcode up here, the Discord, where the predictions go on, where you have the chance to win one of the jerseys up behind me. KB's in the lead right now. Somebody's got to catch up. He said, what did he say today? We're going to call, since he's in the lead, we're going to call KB's prediction out. He's giving a 3-1 Juventus Lazio. No kickers, though. He didn't put any names down. Frankie with 3-2. Juve, Keane plus Keys, a brace, since we talked shit about him. Okay. Lazio 2-1 from Vince, but Keane gets a goal. I think Keane. I think it's a 1-0 with the Keane goal.
You want to know my prediction?
Sure do.
I think it's gonna be a 1-1, honestly.
1-1. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
I don't know if we will have the offensive output to score more goals, and yeah, the last week we always have conceded, I think, except of the Genoa game. Yeah, I hope they prove me wrong.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those like surprise, and it could be brilliant. Yeah. It could be. I think maybe this is like this is Max's card, like those like D&D games or whatever, where you got like cast the spell, that kind of nonsense. I think because Lazio has the new coach spell, that Max is gonna like play the new formation spell to counter it, if that makes sense. I kind of nerded a little bit there, but
no, it makes sense. No, it makes sense. And also, I didn't expect us to destroy them in the first game. I thought it would be like a close 1-0 or something, and we beat them 3-1, was it, I believe?
Oh. Man, I can't remember now. I don't have a memory. Well, that's one thing. I don't have a memory at all. Somebody will correct us. It should show the history. Yeah. Yeah, 3-1. It was right there. That was easy.
I can pull it out.
All right. I mean, starting a little bit late here, it looks like.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah, what? Come on. Well, it's Easter weekend. We got to like
3-1
take an extra couple moments.
2 goals by Vlahovic, and Chiesa scored in that one as well.
Oh, yes. That's when we thought we had our offense back.
Yeah.
Another moment of silence. What's this moment of silence for now? Oh, somebody died. People says 1-0. Keane scores. That's the same as me. Well, that German internet, I tell you, not very good.
Oh, I'm back.
German internet sucks.
My browser just stopped working.
People, Colin left. Stop asking about Colin. He just left.
Yeah. Some
All
people
right.
come, some people go.
Yeah, I mean, come and go. I don't care. Some people don't like certain things. I'm pretty sure whoever made that message yesterday saying, like, I think you're calling somebody out. I think that was somebody's burner account.
Secret
Because
agent.
we did lose a subscriber. Sorry, man. I'm just saying, do your homework.
That was a weird question, though.
Yeah, very direct. Like, stop being so obvious, guys. Come on. I mean,
because I think we haven't spoken like directly at somebody. I think it was just overall like talking to the community and calling them for chilling a little bit, watch what their sources are, etc.
Yeah, I mean, some people need more chill. Sorry, I'm messing up the clock. I apologize. I'll get it going. I'm slow today too, apparently. Blame it on Easter weekend. And okay, 30 seconds. There we go. We got it synced up. Sorry about that. Slip at the fingers, but we are underway.
Yeah, man. It was a very hectic day today, man.
Was it? Yeah, I got a lot done, but not enough done.
So my aunt moved today to a different house they just built.
Is this your screw up story?
The whole morning we were carrying all her new. Huh? Oh no, the screw up story is something way funnier.
Okay.
The moving stuff was just it sucked my energy out completely today, and that's why I came in also couple like 3 minutes before the stream. I was ready.
Normal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Gotta move. That's the worst. And people,
yeah,
man, we're not Turin Giants though. I mean, you can still be a fan of the Turin Giants if you want, but they're pretty much just an Instagram account. So, I mean, if you want, or D&D Sports now.
Yep.
I mean, there's 3 Ds, but 2 of the Ds are the same, so I don't know. Pick your D. 2 out of 3. You can't get all of us.
Whichever do you like more?
Oh man! Oh, nice! Nice cross here by Lazio. They're on the attack, and is that Locatelli? Locatelli just getting pushed off the ball. And now it goes off his head. He saves the cross. Out for a corner though. That was actually a nice little break from Lazio. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was that Anderson actually making that run?
I don't know, honestly. It just happened all of a sudden.
Yeah, gotta catch that again. That might have been Anderson, but anyways, speeding his man, lining up for the corner, and punched away from Tech. All right, let's try to make sense of this wizardry that we're seeing here from Max Allegri, and maybe try to make sense of what Tudor's trying to do. just to see if there's any transitions, anything weird happening. And what was that about? What do you just
that was nothing.
Castellano, he just fell. He just fell over, man.
Yep.
Oh man.
And Lord DeCilio honestly plays left back. I didn't expect that.
This is his first match in how long?
And Cambiaso's lining up on the right wing, so and lost the ball.
Yeah, Lazio. Oh, they fumble though. That counterattack just slows down, but from long range, and it went off shoulder. That's Canada trying to go from outside the box. Goose is saying a 2-1 Lazio. That's too negative. That's not good when people's predictions are in the negative.
Hey man, the
I'll
most
never
negative
do it.
you
can't, unless we're playing like
the most negative you can go is go for a tie or something, but don't predict losses.
Oh, it should be noted. I see that Dave, you put the Instagram tag there.
You have the X handle and I have the Instagram handle. Oh, I forgot to add the sign.
Chiesa, what's he doing? Is that a me moment?
Is that one?
That's what the counter is, by the way, today.
Does this one count, or is it just this one with the hands?
Well, no. If we can't decide, I think it's anything. It doesn't have to be one specific thing. But if we can't decide, it's up to the chat. Was that a me moment?
All right. That was a me moment for me, and I got a drink for that later. I wasn't able to get my drink ready.
Oh no, because I got a shot glass ready just in case. I got the smallest one I could find, obviously.
And then I will get something when then we participate.
But yeah, let us know.
Right.
Chat. Was that a Chiesa me moment? Because that's a little soft for me.
Get it.
He was just like, he was just like, what? He wasn't like yelling at somebody. He was just being very Italian.
All right, I do a list, and that counts as a half line. So you will see.
Well, I'm just gonna put it on the counter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's at 0.
You have a count. I haven't seen that already.
It's the meme counter.
The meme counter.
Remember
hey, we gotta have that. We gotta have that for every game now.
Well, we did. Remember for a while we were doing like the cross stitches into the back of the heads.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that.
It's the cross stitch counter. Today it's the Chiesa meme counter. We got the technology, man. Don't worry.
Yeah. Then let the chat decide if that was a me moment.
Because I mean, it is Chiesa. He talks a lot with his hands.
Yeah.
He's the stereotypical Italian, which is why he's so memeable.
And by the way, Bayern and Dortmund are playing as well in half an hour.
Oh, man. It's one of those times like, why can't you go play some other time so I can watch it?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Lazio pushing down the left again. I do see a bit of wing play coming from them when they try to break out.
Yeah. But we lose the ball way too easy for me.
Yeah. Well, the midfield doesn't just fix itself, right? Still the same guys playing.
Oh, no.
It's essentially the same
midfield
three.
Needs a revamp. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they don't have immediate support wingers beside him now. That's the difference. Yeah. So, in essence, their job's even harder.
Yeah.
That's not very reassuring.
Oh my God, Tech.
No,
that one scared me.
Tech's good.
That one scared me.
Chiesa breaking free.
Come on, get it.
He's getting pulled, and
he lost it.
Did he get punched?
That was
He
a
got
knee.
punched in the balls, man.
That was a knee. Or was it a knee?
I don't know. There's lots of tugging. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that
there's
was
contact. I think
yeah
that is a foul.
yeah that was a knee to the thigh.
Yeah, not the balls. Just it was close. But also Tech, good footwork. We don't say that every day, but it was good footwork.
No, I am scared sometimes about his footwork. His reflexes are incredible, but I'm scared sometimes about the footwork, his passing skills. But man, that was a beauty.
Yeah, he got it. Good spot now, though. We do have a free kick. Cambiasso Chiesa is stepping over. Yeah, I'm gonna say Chiesa. He's the one saying stuff. He's always
Yeah, Chiesa can call. Yeah.
Just scooped in. Header Bremer. Oh, just
close.
That was actually not a bad play.
He was completely open on that one.
Yeah, you just couldn't direct it in. Nice scoop from Chiesa. He obviously, it looks like perhaps he's had some coaching because he typically goes direct with that. Almost. Good luck.
And Bremer is also very good with the head, so
yeah,
that could have been one. Yeah,
I thought almost it was. We need to miss big chances. We only got one. We can only do one counter. If I knew how to code, I would make my own thing. This is something. We got something.
Hey, FODMAP will tell me the big chances miss counter. We don't need a counter for that one.
Yeah, we can only display one counter. We'll talk about. We always talk about missed chances. It's a thing.
Yep.
But because we made a point of it last night on the show about the Chiesa meme, that's the theme.
Yeah.
We got to roll with it.
That's it.
Lazio on the attack. Anderson goes wide to Mrsic and given away. Chiesa pushes back up. Chiesa taken up from behind, and that is a foul. Lazio's playing like Tudor's their coach.
Yeah. That is prime Tudor ball.
It is rough.
To all the people that wanted Tudor last year over Max, he's even.
Oh, I'm sure people will be down with that.
Even more of a shithouse coach than Allegri.
Because to be fair to Allegri, those have been the big chances missed have been what's costing us points a lot these past games. Yeah.
The missed chances or.
Well, yeah, we can't distill it just to that, but that's definitely a primary metric.
No, it's part of it. We had lots of problems. Like our strongest points, for example, was the defense. We lost a little bit of our defensive stability. Maybe it was the loss of focus. I don't know. But our midfield, like all season, didn't give us any creativity or offensive output.
So Keane's getting it. He's saying the arm came up, but he was taken from behind again. Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It was a bit reactionary, and it was Romagnoli, so why not? I don't know. Maybe it was intentional. It looked like he was a bit frustrated, which is sort of his thing, right? He's getting taken down a second time. His arm kind of swings out. Hefe coming in. What's going on, brother? I saw your write-up too on Instagram. I'm figuring out how to use Instagram very slowly.
Yeah, you will get into it.
I'm getting there. It's annoying though. And that went to the ref. Colombo, I believe is his name. Yes, Andrea Colombo. Younger one. Not one that we yell at, so.
Hey, we will learn today if we let him or not. All right. So for the first 14 minutes, Lazio has 69% ball percentage.
Which isn't bad. You know, we don't like to have the ball. Never want the ball. So we are going to win this way if it happens, like if it continues.
Our XG right now is 0.05 better than theirs. We are at 0.06.
The header didn't bump us up, eh?
Yep, I think it was.
Still early.
And yards over the goal.
Yeah, it's all right. Well,
yeah.
Lazio's got a corner now. See if they can get any XG out of this one. Sakagi will take it. Let's see what we got. Tex conducting the boys, getting them lined up. Takes it short. Anderson. He crosses it. Keane's head's there. Pushes it wide, and the chase is on. DeCilio on his off wing. Trying to cross it, cut it out, the cross, and he does. He's claiming, though, that it went off Lazio, but they get the throw nonetheless. Here it goes. And they immediately try to attack off the throw-in. Oh, good clear. Just stepping into it. I think that was Locatelli that just walked into it. Deep clear. Back to the keeper. Get the boys back in formation. So other than that one little push from Juve so far, it has been all Lazio. Here they come again on the right.
Yeah.
Marcic crosses in.
Oh,
By Locatelli and bounces just over Castellanos. Although he has Taddy on the back of his shirt, I think Sakagni should be called Taddy. Guy's got tats everywhere.
In defense too, I think half the Lazio squad is full with tattoos.
DeCilio now with it. And
he
mistouches it. It's out for a throw.
Oh, Mattia. My boy.
Dash coming in saying we're getting cooked on the left. Aren't you supposed to be cooking some Easter dinner for some guests right now? For some customers? Get to work. Oh, man. So, anyways, yeah, their wing play is better than whatever we're producing with it right now. Oh, no, give it away. And they shoot it wide. Oh, Taddy. Like he's got a few tats, just not as many as the Cagni. Play Illing on the white. How about way on the right? The actual right wing that we have. Or Chiesa, the other actual right wing that we have.
Dude, Illing on the right wouldn't do shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he is a complete like one trick pony. He has his his left foot only. If you put him on the right, you immediately know he will cut into the box because like he can't cross with the right or anything.
Yeah, he becomes Chiesa on the right. It's the same player.
By the way, I think Chiesa on the right would be so much better.
Yeah, we got at least see it. That's not it. Really? They're calling that back on Bremer. Oh, man. He was just holding ground. Didn't even really do anything. Ah, there's a pull. There's a bit of a pull. Wasn't much. It's played up for sure.
And by the way, Bremer is a tank of a defender, man.
Absolutely. Well, Lazio have a deep free kick coming in. It's floating, goes to the far post, but Tech has it. So far, anything Lazio's put towards net has been pretty soft.
Yep.
Bremer overhitting. That's another giveaway for Lazio.
No, they have the better XG and 70% ball possession.
Well,
they played 120 passes in comparison to our 48 passes.
4-3-3 isn't looking anything crazy so far.
Yeah, because we don't have a lineup for a proper 4-3-3. So
yeah.
Do you think this is just by Max to be petty and show the fans that what they want doesn't work with the squad?
I'm almost thinking that.
And he will shithouse everybody in the second half and switch it back to 3-5-2.
Mm-hmm. I was literally just thinking that in my head. All right, Dash, stop yelling at Locatelli. Jeez, we get it. Locatelli isn't a regista, we know. I'm going to yell at Dash today as the annoying guy in the chat.
Dash is the anchor today.
Lazio should, in all rights, be ahead right now. With
by now we are lucky. We are damn lucky right now.
Wow. Just smashing it into the side netting. What a bad finish. Lazio, very unlucky. I mean, I don't know who this Castellanos guy think he is anyways. Like, we're lucky that he's their striker, let's be honest right now. Because a proper striker would be smashing that home. Yeah, I know, Frankie, I was saying that too. We're going to win because the other two teams won today. So we just have to wait till the second half when we're playing a 3-5-2 again.
Yep, I agree with that.
Okay, Chiesa doesn't get on the end of it. It was looking decent for a second. And is there...
Did they crash into each other?
Yeah, Kamada and Anderson ran into each other, as well as Rabiot. It was a three-way.
Oh.
Kamada taking the hardest of the hits there.
That looked sus.
Tade. What a name, eh? Just Tade.
Yeah.
What's his full name? I got to look it up. Every time these guys with all their different names. It just says Valentin Castellanos. It's just like these names every time. We're like, how do you make these names up? Oh, Tack gives it away. Open net. What's going on, Bremer? There to save it.
Thank you, Bremer.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What is going on?
His full name is Valentin Castellanos.
Yeah, I know. Like, where's Taddy coming from? Chiesa takes it up along the left. Double marked. And he loses the ball for a throw. Chiesa me moment. Is this a Chiesa me moment? Oh, man. Tech.
And that's why I am scared of Tech's footwork sometimes.
He tried to chip him.
Man.
Oh, my God. And he could have almost got a penalty there, too. Oh, my Lord. This is going to be stressful. 23 minutes.
All right, A dash. Let me get at halftime my drink and some shot glasses or one shot glass, and then. But I haven't seen it honestly. I was watching the stats again. But I trust you.
Yeah, I mean that could very well be a penalty. Mind you, he was falling back as well when it happened, and he did still contact. Probably should have been a penalty. But anyways, Loka actually distributing it far. Oh, yeah. No, we do keep the ball this time. Chiesa with it. And he gets pushed off, but he keeps it in play. Cambiasso. And he's stripped off, and it's a goal kick. Cambiasso's not happy with that. Let's see who it touches last. No, they're going to show the Chiesa battle. He actually plays the ball as he's falling down and slides it off to Cambiasso. It's a really nice play. Okay, like we have to define what a Chiesa meme moment is. Like I was, yeah, that's a Cambiasso meme moment, not a Chiesa one.
Yeah, but Dash, that was just one meme moment, like where he wasn't like okay with the call. Like, I don't think that was like a bad meme moment.
Yeah, I'm talking about like him yelling at, just like blaming other people. Like if he gets tripped up and like I don't agree with that. Unless he gets like right up in the ref's face. But Lazio attacking now, and that's Danilo blocking the shot. Cambiasso on his man. Volley. Parry from Tech. Bremer trying to work it out.
Oh.
And does clear it down. Keane chests it up. Takes the space on the right. Chips it to the left to Chiesa, who does lay it off. Rabiot with it. Chiesa holding up, and he gets run into. Rabiot picks up that ball. Allegri there telling them to calm down, don't play into the emotions, and they don't look like they have any emotions. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Juve still with the ball.
No.
It's back in the defensive line. They're going to regroup here. And who gets the last touch as it goes out of play? Well, Juve looked good there for a couple moments. Okay, this Valentin Castellanos. There's got to be more to his name. But Lazio going at it again. Left side this time. Passing in. Oh, and that isn't considered a shot at all. Okay.
They penetrate the back line so easy.
Okay, here's his full name. Valentin Mariano Jose Castellanos Jimenez, or Jimenez, I guess you say it. So it's Tati. What's that Tati nickname?
Maybe it's just one of the like a Spanish or nickname in Spanish for Valentin or something like that. Like
maybe that. I don't know. Crazy. Anyways, every week we try to figure out somebody's name.
Every day try to learn something new.
Yep. I'm surprised how fast Lazio adopted to Tudor's more aggressive play. It's Lazio. I think they're always down for just playing shithouse.
And also they play with like 7 offensive players. Like their midfielders are offensive. Felipe Anderson basically plays a wing not wing defender. What is the right term? Like
Wing back?
No, even more offensive. He barely does any defensive work, but concentrates on his offensive output most of the time.
So Tech punches
Yeah.
that one away, chases on. Yeah, and there's another push onto DeCilio now. And then he's mad that I mean, you're just like pushing him down. Obviously, you're gonna get called. But that's Casale. He's yelling. Tudor has definitely made his mark. But like again, I don't think it's hard for Lazio, especially when your entire fan base are a certain demographic. Allegri gets a yellow. What did he say?
You got a yellow.
Oh, is this another soft referee situation where he didn't like words? Is he offended by words? Fucking bitches. I wish they gotta mic these things up too, so we actually know what's going on. So we can actually call. That's the thing. The refs have too much protection. Yeah, it's one thing to say, okay, don't abuse the refs, and I agree with that. But at the same time, we have to know if they're abusing their authority.
No, you're right, and the Premier League has also had a series of shit refereeing the season and using the audio of key decisions or key wrong decisions, so that the fans actually see what they are saying, what they are thinking. Most of the time they're still wrong, but at least there's something to it.
Some sort of transparency, at least. That's all anybody ever wants. All the North American sports do it.
Yeah.
I mean, especially NFL's always did it, really, forever. And then they actually stop and look at the fans. I know the NHL has started that as well, where he go to center ice and look at the fans.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Let me turn on my light.
Just got dark.
All right.
Lazio just kicking the ball around.
By the way, they are up to 90% pass percentage now, Lazio. We are at 79, which is horrendous.
Yeah, people aren't happy with Loki either right now. We all know we need a new midfield. It's not a surprise. We're working with what we have. No Pogba or Fagioli, of course. No Charlie at this point as well.
Yeah. And also the problem is that we had a squad that was thinking they fight for the Scudetto, and after the chance went away, I think there's just also a lack of focus, a lack of knowing what they play for, even though it's they need to get to the Champions League places, but I hope they don't take it for granted, or that's why there's the lack of energy, lack of concentration within the squad.
Oh, Cambiasso fighting there in the box to make sure that doesn't become a scoring opportunity, and he gets tripped up as well. This is turning into a bit of schoolyard ball. Oh, Tech goes way too deep with that one. Gives it back. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot of stoppages or anything crazy, but this one is starting to feel like it's dragging a bit.
Yeah, and they have the game completely under control. We aren't doing anything.
What time are we seeing the first player yellow? Soon. It'll be soon. Yeah, he says 39th. Probably. Yeah, 5 minutes or so. Okay.
For both teams or for us?
I think just in general. Chiesa gave that one back. Why do you need it? Why do you want the ball for? Loka comes in, pushes it out for a throw. Oh, man.
Oh, I think Max will be sent off today. Man, he's angry and
He
talking a
is.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh, he will get his red today. I'm calling
Nanducci
it right now. I'm calling it right now.
Oh my god. I don't blame him at all. Like what he's looking at right now. I'm not even looking
Yeah,
at the numbers.
Yeah, but what he is looking at right now is also kind of a bit of his fault.
I'm not going to look at the numbers. I was just going to use the eye test today. Okay, that's it. No
Yeah.
numbers.
All right. Hey, let's go with the eye test today.
And then I'll go and start yelling on things on Instagram afterwards.
Hey, my eye test is telling me we should play in a 3-5-2.
Oh man. And Bremer clears that one off the line. Good old Rusty. We haven't seen you before unless it's a name change or something, but welcome in. Good old Rusty. Calling 53rd minute for the Allegri red card. All right. I like it. Keys is just an Italian Kulusevski. Yeah, maybe.
And by the way, Kulusevski with Tottenham, if he's fit and plays, he's a constant goal threat. He is crossing, he is passing, he plays an actual pretty good role on the right wing. That was such a bad pass again.
Yeah, I was like, we're on the break. He's got nothing but space, and then the ball just kept on not going straight. Yeah, I don't know. Keen with it now. Fakes everyone out, including himself. Gives it away. Cleared down. One back. Let's get some trash ball going, boys. Do something with it. Feed Keane. Let him get a trash ball. Just start whipping balls at the net. Anything.
Yeah. A second striker or someone next to him for that to work. If you just play long balls to him, you have like someone next to him to receive passes or or him laying the ball off or something like that.
Mm-hmm. We didn't even mention as well. Kostic is injured. Thigh. Yeah, that just kind of popped out this morning. Just remembering that now because there's no Kostic. Put Yildiz in. We will get him. Lord Berna would have given Keane a good ball. Lord Berna. Are you guys hearing Insignia's out for 6 weeks? 10 million a year.
Man, it's crazy that he's still earning that much.
That's his contract. Toronto had a decent start though so far. They've lost one game, but it's early. It's way too early.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't follow the MLS at all. Like not even when Messi went there, I didn't watch a single game or like it's just not in my interest.
No, it wouldn't be. Obviously, it's a little bit more because I have some home teams in the game.
Yeah.
It's accessible. I can actually go and watch one. I don't have to fly to Europe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right about that one.
And just from the national team's perspective, a lot of the national team guys are on Toronto as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one of those things. I don't follow it very closely, but you pick some things up.
You can watch. But it's also like a nice event for the fans if the players of the national team you support play for your club. Like you have a bit more to cheer about, a reason to go, to have fun a little bit in the stadium.
Hey, I just need to go for Lord Berna. Okay, I'm gonna.
And then we need the. And then we need the Berner meme counter as well, live
Oh,
from
yeah.
the stadium.
Of course, Moretti just getting pushed down by Kamada. That's a bit late.
Dude, Giuntoli looks shocked.
Yeah, everyone's shocked. It's something. It's something so far today. 38 minutes. Yeah, Allegri has to do something. Even if it's not changing players, it's changing formation. But I think if you change one, you get the other. Oh man, poor distribution.
And also we have to change. We can't be playing that way.
No, especially when we look at the numbers.
Yeah.
We will look at the numbers. I lied when I said I won't.
Oh, trust me, we will.
I'm just not looking at them actively. That's it. Oh, man. Well, 39th minute, no yellow cards for players. Allegri, of
Not
course.
yet. Not yet.
Well, that was the prediction. So, you know, Keane trying to get on this long ball. He doesn't. Giving back, though. Bremer stepping up. Moretti.
Play that earlier.
He's just
The
that's a handball.
the heavy second touch was unnecessary. Just play it immediately when you receive it.
I think he got a bit of a nudge, and he's small, you know. Moretti playing today, shocker. Didn't know that. Oh, who else? Who else are you gonna play? Nicky. That's all you got. Nicky C. He's gonna go in for Locatelli.
And McKennie with only one shoulder.
Yeah, that's right. He's not officially injured, but that shoulder goes back to a couple seasons ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, also the game against Genoa, he wasn't ready, but got the minutes anyway. And that was also just like there's no one else to play. Like we are running on bare bones right now.
Keane battling it out, trying to hold up, but also not given any options to play off into. You know, he's just by himself.
No, he's isolated. Yeah.
Rabiot, nice.
Chiesa.
Come on. Hit it harder. That was nothing but accuracy. It was a beautiful ball. If there wasn't a professional goalkeeper to read that 5 seconds before the shot made it to him.
And look at that beautiful opening pass by De Sciglio.
And yes, I mean, yes. The play, the exchange there with De Sciglio and Rabiot is
what
created that space. But then Chiesa with too much finesse. Cross, though, coming in. Heads up. And it is
Bremer again, but out.
You didn't even show, did you? Maybe I missed it. Chiesa, one shot on target hit for my parlay. There you go. Good old Rusty saying, Lord Chilio making delicious pass for Rabiot. You love to see it. I do love to see that. I love any player doing that, especially on my team. But it's nice when it's Lord DeShilio because he gets a lot of hate. Lazio, they're doing a lot of long balls now. It's clear as well because Tudor, his style does use a lot of energy. And it is clear that Lazio are a bit gassed at this point. They've slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, they slowed down. They don't have any like offensive energy to create anything right now as well. It died down a little bit, but this is honestly the phase that we have to do something because if they get the halftime and come re-energize the first 15 to 20 minutes, and in the second half they will pressure us a lot again.
It's Allegri. Just keep on locking them down. 60th minute, they'll be knackered. You put on Yildiz, and there you go. Chiesa right on. Ah, man, like just snatches at it sometimes, you know.
I honestly, this game, I don't think he's trash.
No, he's not trash, but like his
Huh?
his finishing still needs to get locked down. We're lucky Immobile didn't start. I don't know. Immobile only does well against small teams.
Oh, but he would have finished the one chance that Castellanos missed.
Yeah, no. If he was,
he would have finished that one at least for them.
The problem is he would have had to run into that position.
Oh yeah.
So that he wouldn't have been there, is what I'm saying. But who knows, right? Nice little slide from Rabiot. They can't quite keep possession, though. Rabiot battling. No, they lose it out to Kamada. Lazio just kicking the ball around. It looks like a practice. Final minute.
Yeah, they are slow also.
Oh, they're waiting for the end. They got nothing.
Just moving the ball a little bit to not risk anything big right now.
And Juve just dropped in right now. Full defense, trying to spring maybe a last-minute counter. Bremer kicking it back. Yeah, this is just trash ball. And again, apparently 4 minutes and 58 seconds is an appropriate time to call. And Frankie, yeah, right on cue. 44 minutes and 58 seconds. Like, when's it okay to call before?
I have no idea.
It's nuts. Because that happened last game as well.
Dude, you don't know if some long ball all of a sudden will come in or whatever. Like, just let the time play out.
The rules say the halves are 45 minutes, and then you can add time on.
Yeah.
So that means you can't call the half before 45 minutes. It's a rule, you know.
No, you're right, but I think it's a case of the referee thinking of himself as the teacher, and he says, "Hey, I can release you from class whenever I want."
Yeah, Allegri, you said naughty words to me. I need to go into the locker room and cry. I don't want any extra time. I need more time from me.
And get my yellow card for him in the next half ready.
Yeah,
for the second yellow.
The yellow and the red. Oh boy! All right, so we're gonna have to look at the numbers, aren't we?
All right. I'm not happy, but let's do it. We have to.
Oh boy! Why isn't it? There we go.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Just had to smash the buttons a bunch of times. But it worked out in the end. So Anderson getting a 7. And that's it on Lazio's side. Nothing's looking great from their perspective.
And for us it's Bremer improved, Rabiot improved, and Tech improved. Around the 35th minute when I looked at it was only Tech that was over a 7. The others were below that.
The Shilio at a 6.9, so he's slightly less shitty than everyone else, just saying.
Yeah.
Locatelli a 6.9, Moretti as well.
I have no idea why Locatelli didn't play a single straight pass, but okay.
Our players actually have an overall better rating. Interesting enough. All right. Let's scroll up here. So ball possession, 61% to 39. That's actually more reasonable.
Yep.
Their XG is 0.54 to our 0.19. They did have a couple clear chances. I thought that first Bremer header.
No, yeah. That was our one, and honestly, I don't agree with the. All right, so the status that they didn't have a big chance, but because the ball wasn't like an actual shot on goal because it hit the outside of the net. But for me, that is a big chance, honestly. But okay.
In any case. Yeah. Oh, did you need to prepare your meme cup?
Yeah, just go through the stats, and I'll go in.
Exactly. All right, go get your meme cup ready.
Yep, I'll be back in a second.
So total shots are 7-4. Shots on target 2-2. Big chances both at 0, which I guess again because they weren't actually on net, but you can argue both sides had some pretty big chances there. So accurate passes 265, 86% for Lazio. It's decent. They dropped a little bit and we bumped up a little bit, 158 at 81%. Fouls 7-6. Corners 3-1. So there's nothing crazy for either team, honestly. It's what you would expect. Lazio starting off very aggressive and tiring out. Juve, even though they're in a 4-3-3, it's very much what we kind of expect, where they drop down centrally and deep, protect the net, play out. And we've done a few long balls too, but kind of starting from tech. And here's the momentum. A lot of blue. Honestly, we've had two moments in time. And that's the concerning thing, is that we're not able to build that counterattack. Like, yes, they can have the ball, they can have more possession, but then what do we do with it once we win that possession? And we've given it up a lot of times, and that's why you see, especially the dips, kind of back and forth. It's not great. It really isn't great. The one saving grace for us right now is Lazio can't finish. That's one thing. But the fact that these players are not conditioned to play Tudor ball at this moment, and we saw that fairly clearly at about the 30-minute mark or so, they start to slow down, and then at like the 40th minute, it was like, oh man. It was hard to watch. With us playing bad and then playing tired and bad, not great. You know, it was not the recommended. This would be the match I would recommend to a neutral bystander this weekend, let's say. Anthony's saying 4-3-3, we look pretty bad, but still better than we've looked in the last 8 games. You think so? I don't know. We've actually looked good in some of those games. Like the Bologna match, we actually didn't look bad. Overall, it was pretty good by the eye tests in a lot of cases, as well as the numbers. Not perfect, obviously. Recency bias. Oh my god. Feedback. You feedback me. Yeah, you gotta. Let me remove you. Is it still there? Yeah. You gotta fix that. Sorry, guys. He muted himself. Hopefully, yeah, that's obviously something on Dave's end because he muted himself and went away. So hopefully you can figure that out. He has his drinking glass at least for the memes. We haven't had an out-and-out meme quite yet. Is that a Japanese whiskey? Oh, he's still muted, so we don't know what he's saying. But he's got something to drink.
Oh, hold up.
What is it?
That is a Japanese gin I got.
Oh, gin. It's gin. Okay. I wondered because, yeah, it was clear. I didn't know that they were into the gin as well. Interesting. Went for the gin. I have a spiced rum if needed. We didn't have an out-and-out Chiesa meme moment, though. That's the problem. And we didn't get anything definitive from the chat as well. So if you want us to do more shots, you got to be definitive, and it can't just be for just because he threw his hands up. It's because he has to be yelling at somebody and making a fuss.
Yep.
Which he will. He will.
All right. Are they? Cheers on the one that I trust Dash on.
Okay, I don't actually have my bottle here, but I'll catch up if I need to.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take a quick peek at the X. I'll share the X. Why not? Let's share X. Let's just see what happens. Let's do that to ourselves. I don't follow a lot of people, though, so it's not as trashy. And there's a lot of F1 stuff. What circuit? That's Paul Ricard, isn't it?
That is Paul Ricard, yeah.
Bam. You can tell by the stripes. The runoff. Oh, more Ferrari stuff. Look at those sexy beasts. Okay, here's... Okay, well, I apparently I'm not on the account that has all the baiters. That was not fun. I have an account that sucks and an account that doesn't suck as much. So this is the less sucky account. Speaking of which, because the account doesn't suck, let's just remove this so you can see it big. DintheDouble Sports is the Twitter. We're doing regular posts and stuff now. What we're trying to do is branch out a little bit more. And basically we're posing the questions, kind of the main topic theme that we want to address the next show, the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday show, whatever it may be. And we want to pose like a heavier hitting question out to the community and then bring that back into the show and kind of express what you guys want, right?
Yep.
Because, we know you guys can always pop on Saturday night show, whatever. It's just another way to try to get your guys' voices out onto the airwaves here. So please do follow on the socials. I learned how to use Instagram. I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. I never used Instagram in my life. I'm a boomer. I get it, but I'm learning. We got Noemi as well helping us in the back end, doing some social media stuff for us. So definitely hit that up. DintheDouble Sports on the X and Double D Sports Show on the Instagrams.
Yep.
Anthony's saying Bologna. We never played Genoa. Did I say Bologna? I
Genoa.
do that because of the meat. They're both
and their jerseys are the same. Both are red and blue.
And I eat their meats all the time. Come on, it's an honest mistake. I've been doing it for years. I can't help it.
And like I said, their jerseys look the same.
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, Napoli as well. This has been blindingly bad too. Like that's what I'm saying. Like to call this one, I don't know. They're all bad. There was a lot of bad.
Yeah.
I think this one's particularly bad though. I like how sorry, I'm looking at Joe Biden stuff now. This is why I don't do social media, because it just distracts you. What's he doing?
By the way, why does the US president need a full-blown big-ass Boeing 747?
Because, dude, haven't you watched Air Force One?
No.
Oh, I should watch that. That's a classic 90s action movie. It's great. Definitely do it. No, it's because America, they got to protect power.
No, the German government uses the Airbus A350 ultra long range, I believe.
Oh, that's nice. We have an A3 310. It's a 310 variant. It's old.
Yeah.
When Canadian Airlines went out of business, they bought their old planes.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, more aviation nerd stuff.
Yeah,
we're both aviation nerds. Of course, I'm a mechanic on the helicopters. I do the wrenchy things on them, fix them up.
I'm just a fan.
And he's just a nerd. Yeah. Attack giving heart attacks with those. He had, a couple moments.
He had one good one and two scary ones.
Mm-hmm. They were scary. We should remind, since we're kind of, in the typical senior team moment here, both our female and next gen team won today. Big one against Fiorentina as well, because they're just behind us in the women's championship. And I love here, I'll just show it because it's what we do here. The Juve official. Julie Grosso is just kind of all over the place, as per usual.
Oh, Julia.
3 pictures in a row. 4 pictures in a row.
4 pictures in a row.
4 pictures with Julia in it before you even get to tag anybody else. Because, well, do we need to say because? You can see for yourself.
Oh, mac and cheese will come on, it looks like. Max is talking to him on the bench.
McKenny?
Yep.
I can't stand this guy, Mike, in Paramount Plus. I don't know Mike. I don't have Paramount Plus, but tell us about him. Tell us about Mike. He doesn't make sense. Okay. Tech got bored and wants to show he's prime Ronaldinho. Delicious. Chiro, jeez. Paramount Plus pundits are clowns. Can we loan her to the first team in exchange for Chico? Oh, I'd take that any day.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely. Let's go. You definitely get more viewers.
Oh, and actual production.
Oh, well, we know how North Americans are, right? They got a little bit more grinta.
Oh, yeah.
Especially and she does. She plays rough. I love it.
Especially you Canadian Italians.
Yeah, I don't know how Italian her family. Like, she's obviously got the Italian last name. There's lineage there, but I don't know how Italian her family is.
I haven't done actual research on it. I was fearing of being a little bit of a creep,
And it's for the team. It's all for the team.
One for the team?
All right. Always for the team.
I'll take one for you.
Yeah. Just seeing. Sometimes I like to check their stats as well, because sometimes they're different. Let's see if they're different today. Team stats. A little bit more accurate. They do the percentage points. Oh, they got dual success rate. Ooh. 34. Oh, no. I'm looking the wrong way. 65. So that is good. Aerial duel. So we're winning our duels. That's good. We have one more interception. Man, we should be using the official Juventus site. It's got way more data. Screw the spot mob. Not even advertising or anything. So our passing's obviously not as good. We know that. Always a few percentage points lower than our opponent. Similar, though, in the opponent's half. 13-2 crosses, so we're not even crossing much either. Our crossing accuracy is 2 for 2. Yeah, I mean, 2 block shots. That's the other thing of note, too, is the other teams, we do shoot, but we get blocked as well a lot of the times. But that being said, we're lined up. We're ready to go.
Wikipedia didn't tell me anything more than her being born in Vancouver.
Yeah, we know that. Everyone knows that. I think he's dating some like Portuguese guy. He's a football player, like American. I don't know. I really don't know. But I mean, here's the whistle. We are underway. I have to reset the timer for you guys still. So give me a second, and I'll get that all synced up so we're all at the same point. I let it run. That's where we're at. 61 minutes. Oh boy. Oh, my fingers again. This is embarrassing. I did this at the start where I couldn't even write the time, and I'm doing it again, so I apologize. Okay, I'll sync it in. Oh, pause it. Sync it in a few seconds here. Sorry, this is always cumbersome. And here we go. We got this thing underway. Sorry again for the delay, because I got butterfingers over here. Anderson. To Tatty. Just gonna call him Tatty now all the time. It's a ridiculous name. Cross in and straight to deck.
Yep. All right. I tried to get anything on her and take one for the team, but I didn't find anything. There's no
Yeah, she
private
doesn't.
facts about her.
No, she doesn't actually release to, which is good. Really, she's
Yeah,
really
no honest. It's good for her. Yeah.
a lot of her actual social media posts are all football related, and then she has
Yeah.
the contractual Puma stuff.
Yeah. No, but I understand it completely. The problem in especially in today's society is the more you show, the more you are under scrutiny, and the more everybody is judging your private life and talking about your private life. And
Yeah,
yeah,
no, you don't need
I wouldn't like that as well.
Goose asking Illing at left back. Deschilio's been pretty decent though. So I don't know if you need to do that at all. McKennie is on, of course. Moretti off. The ghost. He looks like a ghost too. He's so pale. Chiesa battling it a little bit to win the ball back. Get it back to the defense. Oh, so you're asking is Illing playing left back? Oh, they did. Deschilio. I missed
we will see. I guess no. They subbed Illing in for Deschilio.
Yeah, we missed that because we're talking.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but we will see how he plays and if we stay with the 4-3-3 or if he moves forward and you pull back into a 3-5-2. We will see.
To be fair though, Goose, we were looking up Julia Grosso, so please.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah, we had way more important stuff to deal with.
Yeah, no, I'm actually a little bit surprised at that or maybe he's just not 100% yet, and that was always in the plans to give him 45. Yep. That could be very well it. So we turn that around as our attack gets cut out on the right side. So hasn't looked good just yet. Hopefully McKennie is. I mean, he looks fine, but a knock on the shoulder, who knows? Lazio still just kicking the ball around.
How about you? We are in a standstill. We don't try to go towards the ball. We don't try like any sort of a press or anything.
Nope, nothing. We're waiting for them to make the mistake and then hope our midfield can distribute it forward and maybe a striker can do something. Cambiasso doing well to keep that cross from going in, but that's going for a corner. This should have started. There's something going on as to why he's not getting as many minutes. He's figured out as well. He's got to continue to improve his game because eyes are on him. But here's the cross. Comes short and low. McKennie gets it. Cambiasso has to do some footwork, though. And Bremer boots it downfield. Oh, McKennie wins it back. He's tripped up. And no, it was just waiting to see if there was a meme moment there. But definitely a foul. Just stepped in.
No meme right now.
No. When Doozy, Alberto, and Mobley on the bench still. Yep. Mm-hmm. Chiesa limping now. And Danilo starts it off.
I don't know why I thought that was Allegri for a second.
It did a little bit from behind because they're both red suits and they're both pretty bald. He's giving it. Moves it up on the left with Rabiot. This is it. I'm feeling it. Swap back to Illing. cuts back, crosses, goes
With
long.
the right foot.
Oh,
With the right.
Jesus!
Ooh.
It doesn't quite sit, and from far, no, that's blocked off as well. Illing crossing in again, and that's headed away. That almost was it. I felt that one building up, and Illing, the one causing the crosses and the chaos.
And that was beautiful with his right foot even. That was a nice one.
Illing as a left back? Danilo pushing it out to Illing. He's playing high, actually.
Yeah.
Chiesa can't get it.
Chiesa a bit more centrally. Wow.
Ball's in the box. Cambiaso.
Do they actually understand their roles a little bit now?
Maybe, I don't know. But Cambiaso crosses, headed out. And that's going out for a throw. This is actually looking good. Nicky C being the ball boy, getting it back in play. Cambiaso immediately looks better too.
Yeah.
See if we can do it again. Danilo scoops it. Illing, Chiesa, space.
Shoot.
Oh, come on. That was Keane. Sorry.
Oh.
They're playing close together, and of course, I'm going to screw that up because people are going to call me a Cherby-esque or something.
Hey, that is a nice face right now.
Apparently, Milan, or Inter, I should say, are upset with Cherby because they told him to keep a low profile, and then he did 2 interviews.
So apparently, what the connect it's cut out for me again.
Inter are upset with Cherby because they told him to lay low, and then he did 2 interviews.
Oh yeah, he talked to the press right after being released from the national team as well.
Yeah, at the train station. That was the first time.
Wherever he found like a microphone in front of him, he spoke straight trash into it.
Jesus, Frankie.
With which Dave though? I don't want to talk with Cherby.
I'm the one. Because I'm the one that got Illing and Keane mixed up.
Oh man.
Here's Cataldi now, and it's out for a corner. Bremer doing all right, and I know that question was thrown out earlier in the first half. Bremer in a back 4 hasn't been bad.
No. The problem for me is I don't have any questions about his like defensive capabilities. I think he can do that well. The problem is if you play with only 4 defenders, you need most of your defenders to be able to play with the ball. Mm-hmm. Because anybody, if they are pressured in a 4-man defense, you have to be able to get yourself out of those situations with the ball at your feet. And if not, like, you are either a risk of being pressed hard and losing the ball, or if you just boot it forward, you will give the opposition the ball easily. That's the biggest problem for me.
All right, so everyone's limbering up on the Juve bench. Immobile is coming on. So that's a 55-minute change. And who else? Isaacson. No changes yet, though. So Lazio with it, laying deep, and see if they can push through this time because they haven't had a whole lot this second half so far.
Huh?
When they're given the ball, that's sort of the problem with Lazio is they don't know how to penetrate. Especially like Juve is essentially parking the bus when they're playing defense.
Yeah, and also especially if they gave everything like the first, what was it, 20 to 25 minutes, and then they flamed out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the idea was just to try to get a quick goal and break Juve's back, all their spirits.
And if not, if we're not able to score, just hold it on, don't risk a lot.
The chess game continues. Nice read by Danilo. All right, smart play by Danilo again. As the ball comes back, he watches it out of play for a goal kick.
That's my captain.
Yeah. Yeah, smart play. So now we see Isaacson and Immobile.
Man, Lazio even got a sponsor in the international break.
Oh, is that new?
That is, yeah, the jerseys were completely blank.
All right, yeah. Who nobody even knows who they are.
I have no idea, but they have someone.
It's something. What's the name of that company? I can't really see it.
Paidei or something. Paidei, I believe.
I don't know.
Oh, we're on a no, and we lost the ball.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, I can't even find anything on the internet right now. Whatever. Nobody cares about their provincial sponsorships. What's wrong with Cambiaso's brain now? He's playing completely out of position.
Number one, he's playing out of position. Second of all, he got figured out, the poor guy, because we only played from the side on whichever he was on. And also, I think it's just also a case of last season when Kostic played every single game again and again and again and burnt out a little bit. It may be a case of Cambias also just being burnt out. He was basically our the sole creative outlet we had, and he was the only one that could produce something.
Keen on a break on the right with a bit of space.
He should have passed that earlier.
Oh man,
should have passed that way earlier. That would be a perfect counter attack. I believe it was Chiesa breaking free on the left side.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. He was a little too slow, it seemed, as well. Maybe just couldn't get enough space. And I don't know. Had a lot of space, though, to do something with it.
Yeah. Oh, where?
Probably going to be for Cambiaso, is my guess. I would like to see him play right wing. Still be a couple minutes yet till we see that change, it looks like.
Hey, but a fresh McKennie and Weah duo, both off the bench, both now with fresh legs. Let's see.
Could be all right. McKennie not super fresh now. He's got 15 minutes under him, but we'll see. 60 minutes down, no score.
Yeah.
No clear-cut Chiesa memes. Also, I don't like drinking while commentating because I get sloppy. I'm sloppy enough as it is, right? So I've tried it before. It's fun. For me, I need a couple of more shots to get dizzy or
or sloppy or anything.
No, of course, but like after a couple, the speech is the first to go, especially when you're commentating, right?
Yeah.
Lazio with the possession, but without the penetration. Just kept outside of the box, can't find a way in. Of course, that's when we have conceded, and this bad stretch is kind of in these situations. We fall asleep for a second. Lazio don't look too awake themselves, but we'll see what happens if Tudor starts. We'll see if he starts getting crazy his first match.
Yeah, man. You will see. They have a good bench.
Tudor looking the calmer of the two coaches. He's fresh, though. I mean, he's got a bright, fresh start ahead of him. Max right in the middle of an 8-game skid.
Yeah, and Cambiaso will go off for where?
Yeah, the change is happening. 62 minutes. Rotation as well, because Tuesday, next match, same team.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks a little tired. Interesting, though.
That was an aggressive, pair scrub he gave him.
It's just interesting that Cambi also got the start out of position.
Yeah.
I wonder, though, like if Weah can cook as a right wing, or maybe it's a bit of redemption.
I will see. Maybe he can use it.
Here he is.
And he's on the right side.
Not a great ball, but he's got it. Brings back.
Or maybe he can use his speed and the fresh leg against the defenders that are 63 minutes on the field. Let's see.
Yeah.
What my guy produces.
Going up against Anderson and Gila.
All right. Do you want my funny story from yesterday?
I guess so.
All right. So now that the game is a little bit of a kick the ball around. All right. So I found a great software yesterday, with which I can connect my phone with StreamYard and use my phone camera, which is a great camera for streaming, no? And I have to download it on my phone, and so the app to my phone and the software on my laptop, and I have done it all, set it up. And then I realized if I don't have the pro version, I have a watermark in the corner of the stream, so it would be like on that side there would be a watermark.
Yeah.
So I had to get the pro version, and I thought, okay, let's try it. I paid $8 for 1 month basically.
Jeez.
And
Pricey.
yeah, just to try it if it works or not. But yeah, quality was good and everything. But yeah, then I wanted to sign in, of course, because for the pro version you have to sign in if you don't if you're not using it for free. And I did that, and my PC autofilled a wrong email, which had the login data I would have needed to access the pro version.
Oh man.
And it autofilled instead of a .com from my email to a .de for Germany.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the wrong email, and then I had to message the customer service to send it to my actual email, or if they can change in the setting to my correct email. So we will see, and yeah, next week, if that gets resolved, I will have great camera quality, and my mic will
Yes, the
I
mic.
receive it on Tuesday. It should have come today, but yeah, the DHL thought, no, it's between
Yeah, they do what they
in
want.
the Easter days, so it will
Yeah.
come on Tuesday.
That's how they are. Yildiz is ready now. See who he comes for. And yeah, nothing really did happen during that whole story. Yeah, hopefully we get things figured out with that. I'm leaving after next weekend. So you can definitely put those new toys through its paces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
will be fun. It will be fun to use that.
Lazio still with the ball. And Tech gets a nice easy one to pick up. Man, oh man. This is one of the worst matches I've watched in a while, just like overall.
You think? I think it's better than the Genoa game.
But
It's
I'm
way
saying
better
like
than that
both
one.
teams, like just in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just not great. They're still just kicking the ball around. Dan coming in. What's going on, Dan?
Yo, Dan.
And that's going to be a throw for Lazio. They take it quick. And Yildiz is coming.
Oh, let's hope for some Turkish delight.
I love Turkish delight. And it is Chiesa.
Yeah.
Nice. I also think that's a rotational decision.
Yeah, and by the way, also not a horrible showing for Chiesa. I just think there were like some moments he could have done better if he looked up. But yeah, I agree with Frankie. Wakey has actually been decent this game. I agree. Yeah, he's been up and down this game instead of just down.
I think you still need somebody bigger and stronger to hold up some of the play.
Yeah.
And it might just work out. And
also he has to still to look up a little bit more, like also Misak yesterday said. He just dribbled into the defender again, and that gave them the time to pull a second defender on him and lost the ball. But his shots on target were nice.
We should mention as well, because we haven't since right at the beginning, there is the call-in show coming in hot. Dave might have to leave, but then Dash should be coming in after work. So, I mean, especially if it's just me for a little bit, I'm going to need some help, guys. Coming in and speaking my stead for a little bit. Take an old man break or something. Yeah, Keane also didn't have a whole lot of distribution. So he hasn't given much opportunity to be good. Not trying to make excuses for him, but I mean, it's just been bad when the whole team's not doing anything. It's hard for your striker to do anything with it.
Yep.
Yeah, we were a little lucky to be still tied at 0, but Tate didn't have any finishing skills. Oh, Frankie's got to work. He always got something. Yeah, see, Goose says it hurts to watch. That cross 2 from Lazio goes easily into Tech's hands. Lazio's colors, the Bianco Celeste, if you will, very Easter-esque. The baby blue. They're the Easter team.
Yeah. And by the way, I had a baby blue shirt on today for when I helped my aunt with moving, and I thought, yeah, wouldn't be appropriate to come with a sky blue shirt to the stream.
Probably a sweaty mess as well.
So I brought my best white black t-shirt.
It's all about the darks. Here's Illing. Crosses back to Yildiz, who just gives a light tap. It gets blocked away. And
that's a
Illing.
yellow. That's a yellow immediately. Yeah. I saw the pull and immediately a yellow.
That was heavy and blatant. That's definitely a yellow. And there is the first player yellow of the game. Took 71 minutes. Is that the big news in Europe, or is it just everyone in Europe is disappointed because you actually thought you had a chance?
It's not like huge news. No, there were only two clubs that were like really hot on him. It was Liverpool and Bayern. And what I think and what the rumors say are that he wants to stay this season, the next season with Leverkusen, play Champions League with them because he actually led them to Champions League. And I think today, after being back, I think he still didn't lose the game.
Well, let's look at it this way.
So he won the game again after being down 1-0 today. So the championship is basically safe. Champions League is safe. He will play Champions League with Leverkusen next season. And what most people think, like actual journalists, is that he's waiting for. Oh, that was
one
close.
Almost with a heavy deflection by Mursic, and it goes wide again.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
what most people think is that Ancelotti will leave Madrid at the end of next season, so after the 24-25 season, and that he will get that job then, and that's why he turned down Bayern and Liverpool.
But here's the thing, right? He's more than likely. Is it mathematical that he has the championship? I mean, it's 13 points ahead at this point. Not quite.
Yeah, it's 13 points with Bayern playing right now.
And they're losing.
That's it's basically done after he hasn't lost a single game this season in whichever competition, and he won't lose a 10-point lead.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, it's not like, say, Mota trying to get a job with a top team. Leverkusen is technically a top team, especially the way Bayern's looking. He can just as well win the Bundesliga next season as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
He also wants to give himself a little bit more time to develop. He didn't make immediately the big jump to a big team. He coached for Real Sociedad, went to Leverkusen then, and coached that team up from the relegation places, led them to the Europa League places within half a season, and now it's his first full season, and immediately completely dominates the Bundesliga.
It's an indication as well that he likes the culture at the club. He's comfortable there.
Yep.
And that's not necessarily going to be true at anywhere else. And maybe he knows that. Maybe he knows it's like at some of these other places, and he's got it good right now.
Yeah. With Leverkusen, he has completely the hand over the squad. Like, he can do tactically whatever he wants. They gave him a couple of players that he can use in whichever roles he wants. He can coach with the 3-man back and with the 4-3-3 and. Do you hear me? It's cut out from me again.
Yeah, you're choppy a lot right now. Way up picking up a yellow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a yellow. It's 50-50. But anyways, he gets it. 75th minute. Anthony's saying, I gotta say what I've been saying forever. Daniil gives more possessions away than Oscar Schindler. Maybe should have.
Oh,
Jesus.
that, my God.
That's really bad.
It's a 10 of 10 historical reference, but man, hard one.
Yeah, if
Like
you guys know, I
great,
don't know he's great first.
like great historical knowledge, but man.
I mean, they made a movie about it. It's not really a deep cut.
No, and by the way, to JJ's point, it won't be the Derby. Most of the Premier League teams and Premier League fans and reporters are jumping on the train as well. That he's a one-trick offensive pony coach and doesn't play any defense. And yeah, and people figured that out slowly. And he's still a big name, but a big team like Liverpool won't go for a coach that can only coach one side of the ball.
So a lot more of the same. Lazio with the possession.
Yep.
Just kicking it around.
Still 63% ball possession for Lazio. Yep, Amorim is the favorite for the Liverpool job right now, and there are a couple of other names, just being scouted to see what fits their philosophy best.
They switch play to the right now. Lazio crosses in. There's Rugani to save it. Elling trying to break out. Can't. Goes back to Lazio. I watched baseball last night, like 6 innings of it, at least. Didn't last the whole game, but it was more interesting than this match.
Oh, I haven't watched a baseball game in my life, similar to hockey, and I bet the baseball game was way more entertaining.
It was the second game of the season. It just started off, and it was kind of on. So, okay, to Danilo.
Danilo, right winger.
Gets a corner out of it. Yes, I have curled before a handful of times. It's fun, actually.
That is our first corner.
Wow.
The 78th minute.
Of the half. We got one in the first half, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Fotmob says one corner.
We have 7 goals from corner. That puts us in second after Milan. Yildiz taking it. Let's see what we get. 79th minute. Now's the time to Allegri terrorize it. And, that was a heavy coming.
That was close.
So, there is, I don't know. There's a bit of a mix-up in the box. It does roll out, though. Let's see. Oh, there's some tugging, too, by Keane. Yeah, the defenders, the offenders, they were all going after that. It was a bit of a mess.
Huh?
Yeah, Mac, you turned it around, man. Grinded it. Sekilov is coming. He's a next-gen guy.
Yeah, but that's his debut. You haven't seen him yet, I think.
I think the preseason, I feel like we saw him then, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the Juventus versus Juventus next gen game, I think. But I don't think but I don't think he traveled to the USA.
No. I know I've caught him before play, whether it was for the next gen or. But yes, this is his first actual senior debut.
Yep.
Chino on for Cataldi, Guendouzi on for Kamada. Subbing Keane. The Sekulov subbing Keane?
What? Sorry, I was.
Weah here. Oh, and he immediately falls.
And he slipped.
Oh man, his first play, and he eats the ground.
Oh, at least it didn't cost us. Can you imagine from that mistake if he cost us what the community would say again about Max?
He ruins young players. Cagney crosses in, headed off by Rugani. Sekulov's got a bit of girth to him. And that cross misses everyone. Text ball. Dan wants Mata. A lot of people want Mata. We'll see. See what happens. Be a crazy offseason. And there's Euros happening too. Germany, Dave, are you going to any German matches at Euro? I think you answered that before. You can't afford it.
No, the problem is not being able to afford it. The problem is that you have to fill in for a list basically.
Oh yes,
and the UEFA will then share the tickets amongst that. I have registered for 2 of the Germany games, but we will see. We will see if I'll be able to go.
I put my name in for the World Cup, Canada US one.
Man, that World Cup would be fire. Like the location is nice. I think the mood will be nice.
Hopefully. I mean, we'll see if I can get some tickets. I'd be doing the one in Toronto, of course.
The US vibes will be nice. Like USA, Canada, Mexico, great locations for football.
Well, it's nice in Canada at that time of year as well. Okay, I have to let my cat in. It's been staring at me. So give me a minute.
Yep, go for it. And now Lazio with another change. Now Luis Alberto coming in for Zaccagni. Yeah, they are going for the game now. Man, Tudor, what a manly high five that was. Hey, 100% he will say that, Goose. And by the way, we also gained right now a point on Milan because they didn't play yet. So, hey, if they lose, we made up one point. Look, gotta look at it positive.
Glad I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that
Nope,
cat is like...
you didn't miss anything. Luis Alberto came in for Zaccagni, and that was it, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's why I went, because there's the change. Yeah, this cat's just like every couple minutes it would come back to the window that I can see like through my door here, and just like, stare at me. It's got to be like 30 feet away or something from here, but just staring into my eyes. It's like, okay, I'll get you. Sorry, man. So
by the way, sorry.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to go to the point that Dan said. Yes, I knew that with Bertie Foltz, and actually lots of the former German like great players and former coaches, they liked the US very much. Lots of them like came as players, as coaches.
So Anthony's saying, let's bring on Alberto Guendouzi and Immobile. We bring on Sekulov.
Yeah, you say that right now, but watch Sekulov scoring a winner, and then
hopefully. Yeah. But also, you don't have many choices, right?
Yeah.
So I know it's just there's so many things we can blame that on: betting scandals, doping scandals, injuries.
Yeah. And also, who do you want to bring in? We have Pinsolio left, Gatti left, Nicolucci left, Nonje left, Perrin left, and Giallo left. And That's our
Jallo's,
bench
I
right
mean, like,
now.
yeah, Jallo's
We-
not coming on.
Yeah, we brought in everybody we could right now.
You're not going to change out your defender because they've been good and we need offense. Nicky's more of a defensive guy, so you know, that's what you got. Man, it's a shitty situation. Four minutes.
Both teams with 3 shots on goals. I don't know which were ours, but okay. No big chances for anybody. No missed big chances for anybody.
Chiesa put those couple softies on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 89% pass completion by Lazio, 78 by us again.
There's been talk that Sule was getting sold basically since he's been a thing.
Yeah, but also we have to understand it. Do you think Sule is a world-class talent? Oh, that was close again.
That was really close as well.
Do you think Sule is a world-class talent, or is he like an above-average right winger? If he's just an above-average right winger, then you have to cash in right now when his value is high and try to get someone that gives you equal or same production that he would give you for that position.
Well, we
Like
said
I
it
wouldn't.
yesterday. Everyone's for sale.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you can pick out Sule, but you can pick out everyone.
Bar Yildiz.
Yeah, Bar Yildiz, but it's just like they're all for sale. So I mean, talk about Sule, but you still have like 20 other guys to talk about too, right? Oh, Anthony finally figured it out.
Yeah, he was watching that beautiful, fascinating game. He didn't see that one.
You didn't mention it, so I don't know. How long did it take you to see it?
Oh, I saw it, but I didn't know if it's okay to comment on it.
I don't know if you're allowed to say those. It's just written word.
You know, I didn't want to summon the YouTube demons.
Yeah, they're sensitive these days.
I wouldn't mind Orsolini, but I would like him more so to be in backup option than the actual right winger.
Yeah, he's nothing really exciting. If you just need like a cheaper depth player, he's okay.
But yeah. No, but if we get Philippe Anderson on free, then we don't need Orsolini.
This dog, she just always wants to get closer.
Huh? And dogs are lovely.
I know, but she's just like so pushy. You gotta stay there, Miguel. Lazio chipping another one at the net, and then sometimes they get on the court. That's when it gets annoying. And another corner for Alberto. Takes it short. Anderson crosses. Punched away. So, how many seconds before the 90th minute will the whistle go?
Oh, there was nothing. I think at 59 this time.
Okay. Yes, my pooch is sweet. She's overbearingly sweet sometimes in the middle of the live stream, though, right? Don't need to make out with my dog in the middle of the stream.
Oh no, he will let it pass because Lazio has actually the ball in the box. 3 minutes.
There you go,
For
3
what?
minutes. All right.
For the changes, maybe.
And Illing gets tripped. Yeah, probably just changes. Immobile for descent. Yeah, this guy's soft. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty clear foul.
Yeah.
So that's the first Lazio yellow. Nothing crazy. It's been a clean game after the first little bit when Lazio couldn't keep up with Tudor ball.
By the way, Lazio have by now nearly 1 XG, so and we have half an XG. So yeah, both sides didn't do like really anything.
Sekulov with it. He gets held up. Got 2 minutes.
His hair swirling in the wind.
Yeah, that he's getting a haircut after this.
Oh, if he will get him a minute again.
All goes long. I mean, there's nothing here. Nothing here. All right, Mac. Loka. Yield is. Loses one, but not the second. Oh, Rabio tries to get cute. Yeah, that's Rabio. There's 2 ponytails, or man, the hair. It's always the hair. I screw up the white guys too. I'm not racist, I swear.
Bremer masterclass defending again.
Yeah, that was nice. Just brushes him off. It's not about getting mopped up in the Champions League. It's getting the extra 30 million to go there.
Yeah, it's about getting
build.
there. If you think that even if we like pay 200 million for new players, we won't be any like big European. Oh, fuck it.
And we lost this right at the last second. The cross into the box, Morisic. This is, yeah, things have gotten. This is bad. So I guess the trump card is new coach. It almost didn't win out, but it edged.
Yeah. Oh man.
Anybody want to just like call in right now? Do we just like get this going? He wants to yell.
If you want, yeah. If you want to, just let it rip.
And then I can start drinking. So the lines are open. Oh my fuck. I don't know. Kind of speechless. Somebody use words for me. Come in and use your words.
Man, I'm out of words.
Oh, hold on. I got to change. There we go.
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
I'm just in shock. I'm over here getting ready to leave to work, and then I'm like, all right, game's over. I'm all good. No.
Can you guys carry it for a couple of minutes for me? I just gotta go eat something, and then I'll be back.
Okay, sure. We can carry, absolutely, yeah.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right. Frankie.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm just in shock.
Yeah, game's officially over. I don't know. Nobody. I was hoping that you would have something to say because I got nothing to say.
I mean, you can't say anything. It was just lapsed in fucking judgment there. Fuck up, sloppy, whatever you want to say. One thing led to another. They scored. I mean,
yeah. Again, we have to be careful here not to scapegoat any single one player, like a coach, a player, what have you. It's clear that everyone is the problem, I think. Are they not? Like, is there anybody here that is without any sort of blame?
no, I don't think that's the case. I think pretty much everybody's to blame for pretty much today.
Frank is just straight up going to work right now.
Literally, I'm getting in my car right now. You're about to hear the engine turn on road. There we go.
Yeah, and here's another one. Danilo giving away almost every pass he made, but at the same time, he's trying to force and move up and try to make something out of it. And
he was essentially playing the Gatti role when Gatti's playing on the pitch, where he has to facilitate the ball because nobody else is doing anything.
It's rough. There's a lot of problems with that, right? It's just.
Exactly.
He's forced into making those mistakes because that's not what his skill is. He's old. This is why I don't want him as a right back as well. Like we talked about this. He's old and slow and he can't.
I said he's not a right back, and then I don't know who it was, but somebody told me, oh, just because he's old doesn't mean he can't be a right back. I'm like, well, because he's old, he's not as fast to recover for if like a mistake happens. So that's like, and I love Danilo, but he's a center back now. He is not a right back.
And he's been slower since that injury, and that's the thing. Once you start getting into your 30s and you get one injury, it never gets better. You slow down, you pick up more injuries. He's on the back end of his career, and we see what happens when you push him into that offensive role, right? He can't keep up with it.
Exactly. It's pretty much like when we were forcing Quadrado to pretty much keep going up and down that wing. It's like, man, he does not have it no more. He's old. Let him be.
Similar.
So
now, is that the black?
I'd rather, if we really want to do the 4-3-3, I'd rather kind of have it be essentially Jallo left back when he's healthy again, and Cambiaso right back. That's what I said.
Yeah, we have to get Jallo healthy too. Of course, that's still up in the air for when he comes back. Now, I have to ask: is that the black ice tree there, the car freshener? Oh, you're just going through a moment. just we suck. Is that all we got?
Definitely, man. Like,
I mean, that's really
this is such a boring fucking match, dude.
I mean, it's unfortunate.
This is horrible.
Really, but it's just been woeful playing today.
Oh, Frank, I guess you're not looking
because you should have scored in some chances for sure. I think I'm lagging like a shit ton.
Lack chances, not even like full chances. It was just.
Yeah, he's lagging bad. I'm gonna kick you, Frankie, because you're lagging bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, it's just because he's gonna be talking over us. And anyways, yeah, let her rip. First of all, introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I'm Jay Carr. I'm your local troll, I guess. I don't know. Something like that.
Captain America.
Yeah,
Captain America.
It's that new Red Bulls jersey. It looks nice though, so I had to get it.
Red Bulls jersey. Cool.
Yeah,
Right.
I had to get it. Awesome. I mean, I had another shirt earlier, but it was all dirty. Just had to change it real quick. It was the first thing I got.
So you're dressing up for us. That's nice.
Yeah, of course. I have to look somewhat decent out here. Something like I'm not just like clean shaven as you, but
Come on, man. Yeah, let it rip, man.
No, man. I mean, honestly, it's just like we were saying all game. It was just boring as hell. Honestly, I was doing my taxes while watching the game. I will not lie. I was doing my taxes the whole time.
It's funny,
but it's. I don't know, man. There was nothing to look forward to. I already had like feeling that it's not going to be that type of game that we're going to come out and ball or whatever. But it's just. I mean, I really didn't expect to lose either, but damn, it just kind of happened, and I'm not even sad. It's just kind of like, well, I mean, it's just one of those things at this point.
Yeah, it's bad that we conceded with 5 seconds left. That's really the thing. It's like, okay, we got a point. We suck. Let's move on. But then it was just like a dick punch right at the end. When you're not looking.
I mean, McKennie could have, stuck out a leg a little bit better there, but I guess it is what it is. I mean, also the game plan was supposed to be, always let him through the wing instead of have him come in. But we gave him that little slight space. I guess we thought it was just kind of over at that point and let go a little bit, and that's where we got hit.
But that's how we've gotten hit now in this 9-game stretch. Is just we kind of give up, lose concentration. Bam, there's the goal.
Yeah, it's gotta love this team, right?
Oh, I do.
It's not like we're gonna switch up or anything, but it's just man.
It's just so hard. And again, guys, the lines are open. Anybody that does want to join, there's the link. Jump on in. Have your say. Yeah,
I mean,
I don't care.
I guess there's not really much else to really add other than what we've been saying for like a couple of weeks now. It's
It's
kind of a little bit more of the same. It's just as bad as we are.
And yeah, do you think we'll make the top 4? Clearly, more and more of a question as we go on, right?
I think we'll probably like wriggle our way into like top 4 somehow. Where we'll like, it's kind of like, I guess you could put it as that kid that was told in high school that, hey, if you don't pass this class, you're gonna fail your year. There you go. Then you like put it to like top gear and try to like get everything done in as much extra credit as you can to graduate and shit. I was definitely one of those kids back then.
One of those guys. Oscar, so why shouldn't we fire? Why shouldn't Juventus fire him today, Allegri? Well, my whole thing is still like, who, who at this point? Do you have a name other than Conte?
I mean, even if we do it now, like it's not gonna make too much of a difference.
Exactly. Like, you might win a couple games because you have the new coach card, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It's just we just gotta stick it out for a few more weeks.
And good old Rusty, the money situation as well, because we don't have money just to toss away, and there's no guarantee that you improve or do anything with the new coach. It's still a risk, especially when it's not just the coach. These players are not showing any heart as well. So you throw in a new coach. It's a gamble.
We'll probably do more harm than good, honestly. Probably start losing even more games and really be out of top 4 if we change coaches now.
Yeah, it's just hard to say. Nobody knows for sure, and that's really just it. And if you fire him now and you get somebody else, let's say, it's an interim measure because we do have to think long term. If Motta is the next guy up, we can't get Motta until the summer, or whoever it might be, even if it's Palladino, Italiano, whoever. You can't get any of those guys right now. All you can get right now is Conte and Mourinho, and they're both toxic and they're both extremely expensive.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see Mourinho in there, though, see what kind of shit he would actually come up with. Not only talk about the players, but the management as well. That'd be definitely a fun thing to watch.
Well, I mean, there's always drama. That's for sure. There's always going to be that.
Exactly.
Me second. BB, what's up? Oh, you're at work.
I'm at work, and I'm pissed. I am pissed. Honestly, I think now it's time to break the glass. Like, you know me, I'm not, but like, nothing is working for the guy. Nothing. Like, he changed to 4-3, he changed the players, he changed the positions. Nothing's working. So like, we are in free fall, and we got to do something. We got to do something. Like, we can't. The transfer market isn't open for us to buy players. So we got to change the coach. Just get an interim, somebody to win. We just need to win like 4 games. That's it. 4 games. That's it. Not more than this.
So, do you have any solutions right now?
Right now, on the top, I would go for Conte for 1.5 years. I think we need to get to top 4. I think we need to get to top 4. That is the thing. Even though I like Thiago Motta and stuff, but now we're in a dire situation. We're really in a dire situation because like even thinking forward, like maybe Bologna even makes to the Champions League and he stays there, and then what? So like that's why I'm already thinking like. Also, a lot of rumors are saying that if Bologna makes to the Champions League, Thiago Motta stays there for that 1 year for him to get European experience, which is great for us in the future. But like, yeah, that is my solution: a 1.5 year contract of Conte.
That's interesting because
because he won't accept 10 games. Let's be logical. He won't accept just a couple of games. No, he wants a 1 year contract at least.
Yeah. So if you have to move him, And that's interesting. If Mata is not available,
Yeah.
because I honestly don't think any of the other names are suitable.
Yeah, even though Conte, I don't like it, but we are passless. We are.
Hey,
What's up?
hey, guys. I can't hear you guys. What's going on? One
It's the
second.
hangover.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I
You're
got it.
hungover.
Yeah, that's why you can't hear.
Exactly. No, totally. I think I was hungover when I woke. As I walked through, it was even worse. It became much worse. I might have to take a shot to make it better.
Take a shot. I can go get my shot. Here. There's enough of you now. You guys talk.
really
I'll get a
nice.
drink ready.
Start drinking. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
I don't. Oh, actually, Misak, what you were saying there, I actually completely agree with you. I was thinking the same thing. Like, I was thinking we get Conte. I think Conte is toxic, but he kind of reminds me of chemotherapy. So you got to kill poison with poison.
Yeah,
And
because our team
the sad
is too
reality.
mentally weak.
But
They're
yeah.
mentally. They just need that pulse, that just a little of urgency from Conte. Use it for just a year,
Yeah,
and then let him go and plan on further. Because
I agree with that 100%. I think
because this cannot continue.
Yeah.
We cannot continue like this. We are in
these
people. We
players
are in
need
dire
more of they need more of like accountability. They need somebody to get on their ass, yell at them, and just tell them, just
Yeah.
get them accountable, get them riled up, get them pumped up and ready. That's the only. I do criticize Allegri for that, and that's something he doesn't have. And also with this game, I have to say, like, my opinion on this game, like, when that last substitution cost us. And I'm always going to say that, like, our players are either not good quality, not in form. Even the players who are good are not in form, and then inexperience. And inexperience has kicked our ass 2-for-2, one with Nonje in Napoli, and then now we have this guy Sekulov that couldn't man mark the guy that scored the goal.
Oh,
I think the cross shouldn't even come in to
brother,
begin with.
Sekulov doesn't. Let me just tell you, Sekulov failed his genuine the first 4 months of his loan in Serie B in Cremonese. He couldn't get game time. He is that bad. Okay,
But
so he came back to us to play in Serie C, like third division football, and then he's starting to play football, and he was okay, but he's not. He is not a talent but at the same time. Is this he's sending a message to like everybody, like, look, I don't have anybody, I don't have any backups, I'm sending in a Serie C player to help me. But either way, it wasn't just a Serie C player. Nobody was playing well.
I agree.
We were defending in our box all the time, like
Barely doing that.
Also, Locatelli was bad.
Oh no, he was absolutely horrible.
Piss poor. Keane couldn't fight and win his what's name because maybe he came back from the injury.
Well, he's
He
out
had
of
A lot
no
of
first
excuses,
touch.
a lot of reasons.
He had
but
no
the main
first touch
point
whatsoever.
Main point is there is no fight in this team anymore, and
Plus-
the manager can't get anything out of this team at the moment. It's like dried out. It is dried out. So when it's dried out, we need to replenish with water, and the problem is the water. Let's say is the transfer market, and that's closed. So there's another way to get water.
Bitch slapping?
Bitch slapping like Antonio Conte.
Yeah, no.
That almost makes some sense to me, as much as I hate to admit it.
No, you need it. You need the jump start. That's what I call Conte, is the jump start coach. I'm not saying he's perfect, but
he's got a lot of issues with him.
Yeah. Like, definitely, that's for sure. But I do think, like, there is one situation with Conte that he's capable of bringing. Like, he can do more with less. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I've seen him do it when he's got, like, bad players. They usually perform better. Like, Conte usually has better results with bad players. Whereas if he has, like, superstars, he does worse.
He cannot, because he's he's an authoritarian. I already told you, he's a fascist dictator of football.
Which I feel like this is what this younger squad needs. It's unfortunate, but yeah,
it'll either work beautifully or it'll make it worse.
Yeah, but we're already at the depth
I feel like I'm going to take that risk.
I just think Coach is going to start complaining about the money we don't have.
Like the thing is, we have one win in 9 games now. Like we are already in like deep relegation form. What is worse? Is us? What is worse? Because I don't see, like, the thing is, every time we talk about, everybody's complaining like Ealing is not playing and Leeds is not playing. No, everybody's playing, but nobody's giving a response.
Nobody gives
So
a crap.
that's why.
I will criticize one thing with Allegri as well. I think he should have started McKennie over Miretti. I just didn't think Miretti.
He shouldn't have
Shouldn't
started
have.
the Shilio for the first. The
That
guy
too.
just came from ACL. Why are you starting him?
Yeah, I never
I only
understood
pulled him
that.
off after 45 minutes.
Well,
The guy
JC had
doesn't
to
have the
leave.
legs for it. The
Looks
guy
like
doesn't have the legs.
Sorry, it looks like JC had to leave.
Okay.
Sorry, man. He didn't even get, because you went on your rant. Misak's here. He's
Sorry,
ranted 2 days in a row. We got
Not
him. Habibi's here and he's mad.
I am mad.
I'm pissed.
Well,
Like I said, I would say it like my hangover is a lot worse, but it's my fault because last night I mixed a lot of drinks and I always tell myself I'm never gonna do it, and then it just happens. But yeah, it was.
When you watch Juve, you started drinking more, right?
Yeah. When I start watching that debacle, yeah, like I could understand it. It's just the most depressing thing. Like, you're watching what, the 2016, 2017 team or the 2017, 2018 Juve, and then you look at this and I'm like, what in the actual fuck? But yeah.
At least it didn't just happen overnight. We've been programmed to it for the past few years.
That I agree, yeah. I think it's gonna take time. It is what it is. I'm not expecting this to be overnight. I was happy in the first half of the season, the way we played, the way energy we had, but apparently we have that mental fragility. Like, we're weak. The moment the tie to Empoli, everything just went to shit.
The moment you get a little slap on your face, you just cower down and start sobbing down. Like,
it's like you're
up.
crawling
Get
in a
the
fetal
fuck up.
position, and it's embarrassing. It's honestly, this is sad. Like pick your goddamn head up. Like, okay, another thing, Chiesa, I like him as a player individually. I think like he has talent. He has he can like press for the ball, but the problem that I have with Chiesa is that he has no IQ. And he tries to take on 3 players. Oh, he has no footballing IQ. That's the reality.
Yes, you're right.
He wants to take on 3 players. I saw many situations where he did too many unnecessary things. Just pass it back. Pass it to one of your teammates, and then make the run, and then make a run. And then, have Locatelli and Chiesa connect eyes, and then just make the run, and then do the through ball. It's just basic stuff. Like, it's one of the hardest things to do in this sport is to play simple. To simplify the game. I that was one of the things my coach told me, like, that opened my eyes about this game when I played. It's playing simple. It's just simplifying your game and making your life a lot easier and not constantly having to take 5 or 10 players. Even when Messi does it, even when Messi's taking on 5 or 10 players, there's like a way that he's doing it. He's still like anticipating the match and he's giving the through ball, but like Chiesa is dribbling without a damn purpose. The point is like you have to understand the game much more thoroughly.
Yeah, no, I mean, people will argue with you, but I don't think I'm not going to argue with that. He does have to be just smarter with his decision making. It's clear that he has some raw skill there, but it's still very raw.
At 27 years old, it's still raw. Like, until when, brother? You have to cook that.
Brother, he's Italian. Brother, he's Italian.
Yeah, I forgot.
They're at 32.
They are children.
30 is the U20. That's what the Italian rule.
Oh my god! It was never the U20. It was just always the 20 in Italy.
I mean, Mobile does good.
Go to work. I have to continue my work. Sadly.
Well, who do you have? Di Natale and then Luca Toni.
Hold on, Jeff. He's got to leave. Bye, Misak.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, sorry, Jeff.
Oh, you're good. No, I'm just saying that, like, hopefully by the time he's 30, then Chiesa will be really, really good for like a Hellas Verona. kind of like how, you have your Di Natalis of the world, your Quagliarelas,
Sure.
and
yeah.
the Luca Tonis. And they did well, and they're late.
Sure.
I think he was like the top goal scorer at 38, which is like insane. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's nuts. I love him.
Yeah.
So maybe he does turn into that.
What was your overview on this game like? Because other than being shit, like,
Man, I said it.
Details, yeah.
I was watching the Jays and the Rays last night, and that was more interesting. And the Jays got spanked. Did you watch that? You're from there. That must be your team, is it?
I think. Wait, was it yesterday?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah. I thought didn't Tampa lose? I don't know because I don't.
No. Last night they won 8-2. They got a grand slam in.
Okay.
The fourth or the fifth. Yeah.
No, I don't watch baseball. I don't know. It's just like
I don't either. That's the point.
The thing is, it's like, yeah, I agree with you. Like, baseball fans will tell me soccer's boring, but I'm like, bro, you couldn't pay me millions of dollars to watch a baseball game. Like, it's so boring. It's like I'd rather watch paint dry. Like, you couldn't pay me money. Like,
well, see, I was actually painting. That was the thing. I was actually painting. I had the game on, so I guess I was watching paint dry.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Yeah, it's so freaking boring. I can't. I won't even play it because it's actually a little bit tougher. Like, especially hitting a baseball at 90 miles an hour. I don't want to.
Oh yeah, if you're actually playing hardball, yeah, that's why you just play slow pitch or something.
I agree, man. Oh my god. Yeah, just like the overall game, I just thought it was just not good. No, you want to play defensively, can't transition. Loca is not a regista. I've said it a million freaking times. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. And Chiesa is not a second striker. I've said it at the beginning of the season. I'm sorry.
No, I know. And that's a good point, Vlad, saying it's so funny that even with this relegation form, it can be 5 points over fifth spot with.
That is true.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The other teams aren't doing that great either.
Yeah, I agree. No.
So, it sucks for us, but it's kind of sucks for them as well. It's just all of our losses are just smashed into one section,
I agree. Yeah, no. On the other end, like one positive note, I think is that the other teams are not also in great form either. So we will probably be in fourth place or in third place, but we'll get the Champions League spot, and then from there we can see what we can do. But I think Allegri will stay unless the top four is truly in in dire needs. Like, it's pretty bad. Then then you have to.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We did talk a bit on Conte, but that comes with a lot of strings attached, right?
Yes.
So you have to be sure about it.
I think it's I was telling that to Misak. It was he kind of reminds me of a chemotherapy. Like, chemotherapy is toxic, but you want to get rid of poison with poison. And what's our poison is our players have no accountability, and they are very, very, they have no energy, no motivation. I don't think this is a tactical problem. I think this is a maturing problem. We also got to put it in mind that we're a very young squad. So I think with Conte, the difference between Conte and Allegri is that Conte can kind of get on your ass and just, constantly push you and keep you accountable and keep you on edge. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why I would ever consider Conte. Other than that, for tactical reasons, I don't really care. Allegri's fine and pragmatic and practical, but this team needs motivation. Allegri can't do it.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the biggest thing. Of course, it's speculation. We're thinking that the mentality's killed out of these players. It is Allegri's job to instill that. But I think it is one of those situations that, like, once you've gone down the path of leading these guys in a certain way, you can't necessarily just at this point flex back and pretend to be a Conte. It's too late, right? That's kind of the argument with changing a coach at this point, is you just need something fresh. It doesn't matter why or how, you just kind of need to do it.
Even kind of like with Lazio, they look pretty solid under Tudor. You know, they were very solid. I mean, it weren't like the greatest thing I saw, but they look very energized. I did see that with Lazio under Tudor. But I think, like I said, they just need to pick their heads up their asses and just pull themselves by the bootstraps. I mean, you're getting paid lots of money. Come on, guys. Like, plus your legacies are on the line, so you have to also look at it as your future. So you have to constantly perform better. So you're probably going to look good on the market in case you leave. Even for Chiesa's case, because you're not really convincing a lot of players. Even with Dybala, like, wanted to leave because he didn't get enough money or he felt obligated to get money. Yeah, well, he ended up at Roma, which whoever his agent was that was the biggest moronic thing, like the most idiotic thing you could do. So yeah.
It's tough, and we've been ragging on Chiesa a lot, probably because he's the highest profile guy that complains the most and hasn't necessarily he produced a bit, but not what we need him to, essentially.
I think, and I was saying it on the chat, like, everybody's like, oh, it's Allegri's fault, and it's like, no, we're romanticizing Chiesa from the 2020 Euros and the Pirlo era season, which is like, okay, he had one good season, but to have that kind of season for a player to demand the style of play, there's only two players in my mind that should ever say that. That's Messi and Ronaldo. Not even Mbappe, not even Bellingham. None of these.
Bellingham, not yet. No,
not even Haaland. Nobody else. Nobody has earned the title to say, "Hey, this is the style of play I want to play." Because Messi and Ronaldo, and that's it. Those are the only two players, and even that is not a good thing to do. That's not a good thing. But yeah.
See, these are other issues here. So yes, I think Vlad. I know Vlad and Oscar are going back and forth a little bit here. I'm sure Vlad does mean Mata in the summer. I'm still not convinced. And again, I don't think yet. We're going to have to slip a little bit more, like actually be in fear of missing top four if anything drastic does happen. Because again, and that's a good point from Vlad, that no Conte, John Elkin, history there. Which, assuming that's true and that sticks, who do you have left? Mourinho. That's the only person, and unless you have other names, somebody shoot them out if there's other names. But who can come in right now? 5 weeks or so left of the season.
Probably just Mourinho. Yeah, that's probably it. Other than that, or Conte, and Elkin needs to. If John Elkin needs to just. Swallow his pride, and if he has to do what he has to do to get this job done, sometimes you got to work with people you hate. So if it's for like a certain period, like a year or so, like you don't have no choice. Otherwise, if you're willing to make losses, like, lose another 30-40 million from not qualifying to the Champions League. Yeah, it's nothing personal, dude. It's business. At the end of the day, this is business.
Yeah,
John Elkin. So you can't take that personal, whether you like him or not. So, like I said, I'm not saying Conte is this like ideal like messiah and savior. I just think he's that jolt of electricity we need for the moment.
He's the kick in the ass.
Because he is like, look, as a lot of the clubs that he's won. He went to Chelsea. When he went to Chelsea on his first year, when Mourinho like screwed shit to bed, he won the league. He ended up winning the league. And then you see with what he did with Inter, like, he stayed there with 2 years and then won the league. And then, now Inter is able to build from that. So, I think that's the one thing you have to put into consideration. If you put in Conte on the first few years, a year and a half, then you can have maybe a more pragmatic coach to then set the ship set it straight and just be able to kind of compete at a higher level, even with what Conte did at the first time, and then had Max Allegri come in, and then he did phenomenal. So,
yeah, man, a lot of questions, no clear and obvious answer we could obviously just bandy about this all day, and we'll still be where we are right now, essentially.
I think the only answer we can give, the only answer I'm only gonna give right now with the prognosis of the issue is just yell at these little fuckers and just tell them like shut the fuck up and play. That's it. Just shut up and play.
Yeah,
that's it. That you can. There's no tactics. There's no like you can't be playing tactics. Like this is literally an attitude issue. This is just attitude. Like this, they need an attitude adjustment. That's John Cena does it. So yeah.
How are you guys?
Oh, good. I was thinking of actually just killing this one off because I think everyone went off to Bet-Base stream. Let's be honest. Numbers are down. Everyone does go to Bet-Base stream. Also, we're gonna do a day after / Lazio pregame again for Copa. So I mean, let's enjoy our Easter weekend, Dave. I appreciate you rushing back. I hope you got to digest that food because you did. Just like
all good. That game will make it hard to digest, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do what I did a couple of weeks ago and go walk the dogs and clear my head.
I'm gonna get another drink. No, I'm kidding.
But Jeff, no, I appreciate it. You made some good points as well. JC, Frankie coming in, Misak. So we had some good call-ins. It was great, honestly. Some good points. Lots of questions. Dave, because you just drop back in. Do you have any last points before we kill it?
Honestly, I don't know that the game made me speechless. There just wasn't like any substance, no matter which player. Chiesa, honestly, like, I'm the first one to criticize him. I think he was our best player today.
Yeah.
Like with a couple of cuts he had, the couple of shots he had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no.
And honestly, that tells everything. If the guy that hadn't got the best performances in the past games, that he was the best player, and with honestly not lots of chances, not a lot of production, that is very telling. Bremer, or maybe you can argue Bremer was our best player because he bossed some people off the ball. His defensive presence was great, and you can't expect him to make every single play. Like some of the others have to chime in as well on that goal right at the end. Yeah, Chiesa and Bremer were the best today, in my opinion. Tech was up and down. Like Tech had the one great dribble where he saved the ball, but had two critical errors that thankfully didn't result in goals. But yeah. We haven't any substance. There was no focus, nothing.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is we'll be back on Monday for day after / Lazio pregame. So let's digest this one, guys. Oscar's gonna lift some weights. Yeah, I'm gonna walk my dogs. Is it gonna be Colin show, or I may or may not come? Oh, you're talking about for Monday? We could make an exception, Vlad, if you want to come on, because we've been waiting for you to come on forever. Typically Monday isn't, but yes, Vlad, if you want, let me know. Message me. We'll get you on the show.
I hope this time's the May will win it, not the May not.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm not here to cut Dash off. I can only cut myself off. So, guys, thank you. It is what it is. Like, subscribe, do the good stuff for me at least, please. Don't hate me because the team sucks.
Yeah, man. But also don't hate on the coach. Everything is horrible right now.
You can hate the coach, not just the coach.
Look,
yeah,
Terminator, we'll be back.
Not just the coach.
Yeah. All right, guys. Take care. Enjoy your Easter weekend if that's what you're doing, and see you Monday night.